today today we're building this, or rather this. Okay, yeah, so this is a kit from 1990 from the show right, yeah. This is from the show Patlabor, or Patlabor, depending on where you are. Heck, what is this? Some weird stuff. Yeah, this is from the show Patlabor, which was a show from the, I think, 90s, maybe 80s, probably 90s. But yeah, it was one of my favorite shows growing up, because it features real robots, and yeah, Bandai made a few of those, well, the high grade, essentially high grade kits of that show. They didn't do all the labors, all the mechas. They call them labors in that show, but they did do a few, the main ones, including a few master grade kits, and among these there was this one, which is the Helldiver, the Shinohara Industries ARL-99B. 99B. That was 999. Well, I guess 999B. Yeah, this is the user got away out of version inventory. Shinohara Industries. You can see this. Basically, yeah, I'm very excited for this kit. Yeah, this is a labor. I kind of wish that Bandai did all the labors. Recently, other manufacturers have been doing the kits for Patlabor. They've been doing like not just the main ones, the like protagonist mechas, but also a few other ones. But yeah, they're not the same quality as Bandai, I don't feel. This is like an old school one, and it's distributed by Bluefin. So this is a reprint. It is not, unless the box is kind of yellowed. It is still wrapped in shrink wrap, and I haven't opened it since I got it. So yeah, I'm gonna be unboxing this and opening it and building it. This is from 1990s, so it's I mean, it's all in Japanese except I guess the specs here. Yeah, it's like 9 meters tall. I think Gundam in a Gundam series, like the Mobiles is usually like 17, 18 meters tall. This is like twice the size of it. Well, 3 times. 2.5. But yeah, this is an Airborne troops labor. So in the show we usually see it like parachuted. I think, what was the big guy? I forget his name. He also like, he couldn't fit in the regular laborers, but he like kind of squeezed in one of those and piloted one of the, I think it was a movie or maybe one of the episodes. Yeah, so you do have a few pictures here on the side. It comes with a nice gun. It's probably not painted like that. It's probably more like a dark plastic, and I'm assuming like these internal parts here shown. I mean, it's nice that it's like has a flap that lifts up. Hopefully it's not like a fixed pose flap where you can only like build it one or the other. But yeah, it promises to be interesting. It has a thruster on the front, I guess, to like stabilize it when you're like doing a airdrop. Yeah, right. I guess I'll just open this then. Hello. Yeah, I do have that one. Wait, do I? No clue. I might not have the one with reactive armor, but I need to like figure that out. I may have it. So yeah, this kit has been sealed, and then we're now unsealing it. There's air from Japan in there. Well, no, it's not yet tight, but this has been waiting patiently. I didn't do a stream yesterday, but hope I'm like, yeah, the box is kind of yellowed. think I guess they added the sticker afterwards. But yeah, the box is kind of yellow, so it's old. On that, I mean, it's a bit yellowish on the side too. Yeah, what's supposed to be white. It's kind of old box. Right. Let me see. This is from Bluefin. They distribute like a lot of the model kits. Should I be doing this? Probably not. Yeah, I do have a few of the master grade. I think one of them is the reactive armor. This is probably a bad idea. I should probably be just opening this and not doing whatever it is I'm doing, but I do not like the sticker. Is this satisfying? Maybe. Is this what you came to see? Probably not. As seen on television, apparently. There we go. Patlabor, I guess. Where I grew up, like, I got the French version, so they call it Patlabor. Not Patlabor, so the pronunciation stuck, I guess. There you go, stupid Bluefin sticker. Age 15 is up. Okay, fine. Put that over there. Nice. It is still in pristine condition, so let's see what's inside. Alright. So we have... Oh, this is nice. Well, depending on how you view it. So, labors, depending on the model, they have like rubber housing to cover the articulations, and this kit has that. This is actual rubber. Basically, we have like pantaloons and I guess arms for like the articulation to cover it up. This is like something they don't do anymore. Hold up, is this thing crumbling? I don't know. This is very old, so it's entirely possible that plastic, I mean the rubber is there, is kind of degrading. Hopefully not. But yeah, it has like a matte fuzzy finish to it. Let me get... Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Let's do it anyway. So we're doing this live, of course. So hopefully I don't mess this up. This is a kit from 1990. It's like proper vintage at this point. I could have probably resold. I mean, no, I don't resell stuff. That's bad form. I kept it in the wrapping. Yeah, it is sticking together a bit. It is a little bit. It is a fuzzy. Hopefully that's not mold. It is actual texture. Yeah, this is a construction technique they don't really use anymore. It is a bit sticky. I should be using gloves, honestly. Let's air these out a bit. Yeah, it's like sticking together a bit. Yeah, this has been in the box probably more than a decade at this point. I probably bought this more than 10 years ago. And there we go. Let's just separate these so they can air out a little bit, maybe dry out. Probably might not be ready by the time I get to it, but yeah, maybe give some like corn, probably not, like cornstarch or something in the inside to like make sure it doesn't stick. It is a bit rubbery and, well, it is rubber, but it is a bit sticky. We shall see how that goes. I'll leave you to air out over there. Now, instructions. Okay. Well, so the instructions apparently double as a poster. You get a poster of the Helldiver. Interesting. Yeah, like backside is instructions, So there's not a lot, like the instruction, just like one sheet basically. This is A3, I think, or a bit bigger than A3. Wait, this can't be A3. This would be like A4 than A2. It's more like B3 size paper. I don't know. But yeah, you have like all the instructions like on this one side, and other side is a poster, which is nice. You got some concept art here and there. Yeah, I kind of like the fact like the pilots were in there and it could pop out and you could actually, they could pilot it while actually looking around. So another nice thing about, like, the thing that made it real is the fact that it had, I mean, this one doesn't, this is a military vehicle, but laborers usually have license plates. They're vehicles essentially, the special vehicles. But they do have license plates and you need to be licensed to pilot it, so it was like a very real thing. Had a real feel to it. So the instructions here say, I'm assuming, to cut off these pieces so that you are left with only, this is extra, I guess, which works out because this was the part that was sticking together. And yeah, cut that along the line, it says. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm gonna like wait until I actually need those to do that, which turns out is right now. Okay, never mind. Well, no, actually step 3, but yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that in a minute. Alright, let's get to decals, not decals, they're stickers, thin stickers from 1990. You do get a wire, which I'm guessing is, I think connects with a gun, I think, a machine gun. Yep, this thing connects with a machine gun. Stickers for markings on the back, I guess numbers and whatnot. Yeah, there's no... We saw silver internal parts. Oh, this one was like stuck in there. We saw silver internal parts, and like I guess the gun was like painted silver, but like yeah, obviously they don't do that. You will have to like paint them silver yourself. But it is like detailed. Like these are the internal parts. They are detailed. You have all the pistons and whatnot. It's fairly nice. So yeah, you can probably paint those. This is from 1990, so you can kind of see like it's kind of some a bit of a, yeah, like the inside, like more modern kits. The inside are like machined more carefully. This was like, you can tell like the inside is kind of rough. That's fine. There's a little bit of flash. Oops. There we go. Sorry. There's a little bit of flashing here and there. Almost killed the camera. Hopefully it's still there. There we are. Let's go up a bit so we don't knock it again. Alright. Stay in focus. Sorry. Oh no. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be building it. You have like a little, I guess this is the kind of roughly molded. It's not perfectly clear, like the inside is a bit rough. Yeah, this is old, very old, 1990. And other interesting thing, like the runners don't have a letter to them. Yeah, 1990. There's no runner ABC. This is all like just one thing, and all the number starts from basically 1, goes all the way to 72, 73. Yeah, the 73 parts to this thing. This is the last one, so basically everything is just like numbered sequentially, which is different. We do have polycaps though. Polycap 6, which I don't know when that was made. 90 it says. Probably the same year. Yeah, we're still using polycaps here. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna start doing that. What I could do is just like nip everything in the beginning, and or rather, I mean, I feel like the arms might be a bit of a problem. No, so I built a Type 0 a long time ago, maybe like 5 years ago at this point. And the Type 0 being like the prototype labor that was supposed to be the successor or the AP-98. Yeah, it was in the 90s. So they keep the number. I think it's made in 89 supposedly, but I may be wrong. Anyway, so the thing is, like, the inner frame is like very thin, and it can actually break if you're not careful. So we're gonna have to be a bit careful, I guess. So alright. So step one is like cutting these things. I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm just gonna wait and see how that shapes up. I'm gonna get my tools here, and hopefully it's gonna work fine. Alright, so 44, 45, 46, 47. So we do 2 of these. So we're building the inner frame for the arms first. Alright, so let's see if this cuts. Yep, it's still fine. This is 47, so we'll put it on this side. I probably should have paid attention to which is which. Oh well. We shall manage, I guess. So 70. Alright. Initially I'm gonna do just the parts, but then if I see that I can get away with nipping everything, I might just do that in a minute. And then 59, 60, 59, that's 56, no, 65, where are you? Okay, 59, 60, these 4. Alright. But yeah, Patrol Labor is like one of my favorite shows. You mentioned the real robots felt real. It was the 80s, I think, because back in the 80s we had, well, Japan was like it was a powerhouse when it came to like robotics, electronics, technology in general. So there was like this feeling that we could, like robots depicted in anime could be real, had a real feel to it. And yeah, Patrol Labor was like over that era. Okay, we have plastic on plastic movement there. I think that's what I'll find. I'll try to find I'll probably have it somewhere nearby, the Type 0 there, and I'll show you what happened to it. Because these, while this is an interesting like way of building thing, it is not the most rock solid. So I'm just gonna get this out a bit. Hopefully, there's a bit of a dust in here. Yeah, it should be fine. We don't really have much of a nub problem on this one. Okay, so this goes there, like so, and you go on the other side, so we do a test fit. Hey, look at that, just slides right on. I feel like, well, need to be able to like take this apart at one point and basically like reinforce this somehow. I forget which part broke. Well, I think it was the hip, but yeah, I'll try to find that thing. So you hold it like so, showing here in the same orientation. You put that in here, which seems to be this one. And slides right on. No need for any kind of like drilling or anything. That's not my usual. No, I found my usual thing here. It's another flat file, but use this one. So then, the one with the thing there, which is this one, you put that in there. Very thin rim on this thing. Hopefully it doesn't snap. Okay, there's a little like flat bit there to like make it have more friction, and I guess make it like give it more, although I don't think that's best of alright, so actually this one maybe too stiff, like, because these are very old. This is very old plastic, so if it's too stiff, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a bend there to kind of just get weird. And like if it's too stiff, it might stick and break. Alright, so that's one. I think. Wait a second. And oh, like this. And this thing is slipping off. So what the hell? There's no, it's like only one peg, so it seems to be doing some weird stuff here. It's like fanning out. Yeah, this is different. Just press this together, put that in there, and give it a little twist. A few back and forth to basically adapt it to this shape. Alright. Take our time. Alright, so these are the parts. So now we need the actual things there. Let's hope this is not a mistake. So what I'm gonna do is just snip a bit here, or maybe not. I'll just do it on the ground. Oh no, hold up. I don't think these are sharp enough. Let's go this way. I don't want to accidentally. Well, it's probably better to remove less than more in this case. Kind of just follow the thing here. and you got stuck. Same thing here. Just leave a little bit. Okay, maybe not. Hopefully this doesn't tear because it's kind of a sharp cut there. Alright, so what we do is this here. This is supposed to be like down and in, like so, and come on, don't rip, that would be terrible. Oh, hold up, I need to cut these holes as well. Okay, so these little holes here on the side, let me see if I can use my nippers for this. So, at the same time, we're learning how this works. Yeah, no. I need scissors. It's sharp scissors, probably small ones. Careful. Yeah, how are we going to do this? Like, the worst thing that could happen is, like, you accidentally cut too much. Let's hope. Well, something happened, I guess. Maybe I'm being too careful. I need smaller scissors. Let's see if this works. It won't cut like rubber because it's too thin. It just basically just bounces off, I guess. So I guess Luffy's like immune to scissors. Or some kinds of, well, not scissors apparently, but Luffy will be immune to hobby nippers. You have to be super careful. You only got 2 of these, you don't have any spares. Well, we did something. Now I do it on the other side. Hopefully I'm gonna get better at this the more I do it. Oh hey, look at that. Oh, a bit of a thing on there. Yeah, I was talking about the 80s. And, well, we basically had the promise of hyper-technology telling us that, hey, the future is going to be great. We're going to have machines, technology, engineering, all that's going to make our lives easier. It's so awesome. And then the bubble happened in Japan. Things kind of collapsed. How far am I supposed to go with this? Up to this, I guess. Alright. Should I just leave it like this? Okay. Let's do the other one. up before we cut them. So just leave a little bit of extra. There's a line guide, but a bit of dust, probably just fuzz coming off. Very careful when you're putting the scissors, you don't accidentally cut something you're not meant to be cutting. This is very old and sticky. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Probably not. Maybe just leaving it out in the air. Well, that might make it worse. Just gonna make this circle. Oh, there's only 2 arms. Wait. I'm gonna have to do this for everything. I'm gonna need to find a better way. See a bunch of holes on the other one, with the pantaloons over there. That's on this side. I don't know. Nail clippers might work. Or might not. You need to get rid of hangnails. Or like those, what is that what it's called? A little bit of skin that's like sometimes stuck on the side of your nails that just pokes out. Basically, you need very small scissors, and very sharp scissors. Rip this very carefully. Well, I say don't rip it, but then I rip it. Okay, that should do that. And then you go through there. Alright, the promise of hyper technology I was saying. Well, is that what it's called? Yeah, no. Basically like mechanical stuff was like quite, I think that's what Japan was doing for. And then kind of ended with the bubble bursting and the economy tanking. But yeah, Trolley was like a good show. It's like very somewhat grounded in realism. There are cops, but there's bureaucracy involved. There's like a line from like the first episode that basically like superheroes because they're out like on the edge. Let's see if this works. Of like their base is like far away, and then I forget what the line is, but it was deep. Yeah, okay, these are gonna be a pain. It's interesting, like construction technique, but quite a pain. I have this random stick with a bolt on it. Maybe that'll help. If I do this, basically use that as an anvil, sort of. And kind of just twist it around. Hopefully I'm not this is not doing anything. I know why we had that weird piece of wood, but I didn't prepare this ahead of time. Let's try this again. Oh, that worked a little bit better. So they grab and pull. Okay, we got the circle out. One circle. Again, same deal, kind of lined it up. Just cut a bit above. It's better to have a little bit of wiggle room and not cut too much. I think these are the things that are going to take the longest, like preparing these pantaloons and what have you. I'm just using my old nippers there. They're not as good as the new ones, but they seem to be doing a fair job here. So I'm basically like shredding, not shredding, but cutting. Just be very careful you don't go too far. I should pre-cut these, seriously. We'll just kind of mold them with the holes already. That would save us a lot of time. Yeah. There's so many holes. These ones, hopefully. Yeah, I need to do these ones too. I hope it's supposed to be on both sides and I'm not. I'll probably have to. Actually, let me just leave this one for now. Let's build the rest. Alright, so we need. Let's get rid of these little weird flaps here. So we need these. This, and yeah, that's it. So let's go. Probably need to clean that up a bit. And we need hands, which we do have over here. We only have 2 hands. How is it gonna hold a gun? It doesn't have a gun hand. I guess that wasn't the concept back then. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Are there even a... There's no gun hand. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. I think this one might need some plastic cement. Let's see here. Oh, not. I guess it does work. Kinda, sorta. But yeah, it might work better with a little bit of cement. Oh wait, that's the wrong hand. And where's the other hand? Yeah, definitely could use a bit of cement here to make this a bit more presentable. There's a bit of flashing here and there that kind of get in the way of a good fit. And yeah, this is quite old. It's old school injection molding, so sometimes the parts will not fit together as well as they do these days on the more modern stuff. So we might, yeah, definitely need a bit of plastic cement to kind of close those gaps and all that. Okay. Bit of unevenness there. It's kind of getting in the way of a good fit. Alright, yeah. I don't think that's supposed to move, but it does. So I probably need to like see how it looks later on. Alright, so we have these. Otherwise it's a fairly simple process here. So holding it like this, this one goes like this here, and yeah, this housing thing makes things a bit more complicated. If you want to take things apart later on, you gotta be super careful you don't rip it while you separate the various pieces, because you probably want to like add some plastic cement on the inside parts there to make sure they stay together and don't like fall apart like inside. There's like an air gap between the two, so it might, like, there's room for it to like wiggle and eventually come apart if you move it too much. Yeah, these aren't exactly toys. They're not stuff you can like play with a lot. They're more like you build them, you set them in a certain pose that you want, and you don't really move them that much after that. Alright, so let's now get these pinched in there. There we go. And you're not lining up. What the hell are you doing? Oh, it's a wrong bit. It's one of these guys. The stress mark of this one. Yeah, so first step, remove everything. Well, if you're going to finish this, remove everything all the outer shell and carefully take that thing apart. Yeah, there's another problem here. This doesn't go in all the way. Like the two halves don't actually connect as expected. Not sure if it might be okay. It might be because of this here. Actually, let me get it. Where's the stick I'm looking for? Oh, I guess I'll make do with this. So what I'm trying to do is trying to like get this thing out of there. Make it go over the green. Maybe that'll do. Hopefully without ripping. Yeah, there we go. And just maybe I should. Okay, lesson learned from this one. Probably should. Like if you take it apart again, just you can get away with making the hole a little wider on these ones. Yeah, it's not poofy enough. Now these ones, these are the forearms. There's not a lot of parts compared to like more modern kits, but the assembly isn't easy. So we need more polycat bees or more. Alright, so this one pointing downwards towards the hand, upward pointing towards the forearm here. And yeah, sometimes doesn't exactly line up. There's a bit of flashing here and there. So some filing is required, some gluing, some other adjustments. Okay, so you're supposed to go all the way in there. That was scary. That's the thing that's kind of annoying, because you don't see what's going on in there. You don't know where the thing is. So you could accidentally, while pushing something, so just like push it too hard. And it just comes off. But, hey, look at that. Which hand is this anyway? I'm looking at this like so. It is this one, so this is the other round. Oh, there's still one. there's been talk about doing like a new Patlabor series for years now. Rumors, trailers. I think it was like a short film festival thingy at some point where someone made like a short video film of short animation of something involving Patlabor, and people were like, oh, it's a trailer for a thing that's gonna come out, but so far nothing. I need to double check again. Maybe it's come out since then. That would be good. Great. And yeah, it doesn't quite line up. The part there, I mean, this isn't flat. The part over there isn't flat either, so you got two non-flat surfaces, and they don't actually line up either, so. And there's a bit of flashing and weird knobbly bits. So yeah, copious amounts of plastic cement may be needed down the line. Okay, let's get this on there. Yeah, like this side connects, but the other one does not. So it, yeah, definitely need to like either sand down this side till it matches the other one, or, well, no, that's it. Just sand down this side, and yep. Alright, so you go in there, you hold this, not the other side, to avoid like holding on to this part when you're pushing things. Try to make sure you actually have whatever it is you're pushing in hand, because it can easily like break. Move it slowly as well. Let's do this. Keep it in a relaxed position. Alright. That's one arm. This took a while. You know what? Maybe I should pre-drill those a tiny bit. Alright, so the thing that I learned was that this is fine to be a bit bigger. But, I mean, we're almost, yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much at this point. On there. And try to close it. And try to get this to kind of ride up onto the green bit, so that it doesn't. You got a bit more clearance there. Also try not to rip the rubbery bit. Yeah, and also more bits not actually fitting. It's like this one's a bit longer here. It doesn't actually match. So, like once you get to glue the parts together, you kind of like have it like fit as much as you can. Like the panel lines kind of line up here. You're gonna have to like do quite a bit of sanding and filing. It's not super accurate, but it works. Or it will. So this goes pointing up. basically opposite directions, all the way outwards. There. Smidge here. And a smidge there. And there. What the hell? Okay, so some of these pegs probably too long. Let's see if this works. The heck? Oh, I see. Let's use this instead. Can I get it to go in there? It is not connecting properly. No, that worked. Alright, so then it goes on here. It does not fit, but that's okay. I'll deal with it later. Now for the bit you need to be careful. Just get these out of the way as much as you can. Hold it right this bit so it's not, you're not holding it from the other pieces that are going to suddenly move while you're adjusting them. Alright, the other arm done. I'm a little bit quicker. Still not quite as poofy as I'd like. I mean, it's there, but you can tell it's a bit hollow inside, it's a bit empty. Just like move it gently, don't overdo it. Alright, 2 arms done. And now for the pantaloons, not pantaloons yet. So, what I'm gonna do now is just... yeah, I'm just gonna get all these out and deal with it. I'm doing the feet anyway. Try not to damage this poster. This is the wait, do we have a cockpit? I don't think we do. Nope. I mean, this is high grade essentially, so you don't necessarily get a cockpit. You do when you're building the master grade ones, which are, I think, of the same era. It might be like a few years after this that they came out. These should be a bit simpler at least. I mean, they're at least until we get to the pantaloons there. As long as it's just regular pieces of plastic going together, should be a breeze. Once all of these. Make a pile over there. These ones as well. Plastic is kind of soft, which is at least a blessing there. Am I supposed to put this anywhere? These looks like they go on the chest. No, yes I do. And a little hook there, a little loop here for like on the legs with to like kind of hook it to whatever transport, I guess aircraft carrier, not aircraft carrier, like airplane, like thing which will drop it. They're basically paratroopers. And I think even at the time, like the US would like American Army would drop Humvees. It's probably what happened, like what this is inspired from. They would just strap a bunch of parachutes to Humvees. Would just yeet them out of the plane. This one, same basic principle. All these toss these bunch of weird rubber shavings out of the way. All right. Make a pile here. I guess I'll get these ones too because hey, we're already here. It's the parachute pack, I guess. Doesn't come with an actual parachute, but you could do that experiment if you felt like it. If you build this, just build a parachute, throw it off the building, see what happens. I can't remember how. Well, the show kind of doesn't. It loosely followed the manga. Well, it did follow the manga. I mean, weirdly enough, there was kaijus in the manga too. They occasionally had to deal with this. I mean, it was a giant, well, not giant robot, but a large robot, so it had to fight some kaijus from time to time. Hitomi, that's the guy's name, who Was they had dropped in this one time. The big guy has a feminine, or so we're told, name. One of the kaijus looked at him, looked like him. Confusing times those were. Okay, that's all of that. Hopefully. Right, that's this one. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get that one too. Okay. And an illusion piece. Alright, so B. No, A actually. 2 polycaps A. Build time 2, it says. So take these. And this thing, which appears to be these little thingamajigs there. There's another one somewhere. There it is. Alright, so these and these, and only one polycap to the whole angle. Do this. Assuming all the way through. And that one goes like so. Oh, I see. Maybe I don't. What the heck? Is it supposed to move? Nope, it doesn't move. Why is it hinged? Why does it look like it's hinged if this doesn't move at all? This what we're doing. Yeah, looks like this would move up and down a bit, but it does not. Well, it wobbles slightly, but not much. So do the same thing on the other side to see what happens. What's the point of this then? Just to give it like a little, like side to side roll, I guess. Let's push this in a bit more. Yeah. It wasn't strictly, I guess, like, yeah, it feels like this would be like a hinge that goes up and down, but I missed the opportunity, I guess. I guess you could mod this, I guess, just like remove the inside bit there, and then it would be... I might do that eventually. Well, this is a very old kit, so for now I'm not going to take any risks. Like, I just remove that webbing inside so you can, like, move up and down a bit freely. Probably a bad idea, but it's an idea. Now, little feet there. So, this one goes on here. And on there. Very working, so let's just give this a twist here and twist there and a twist here and then over there as well. And also just a little bit of a trim, just because I feel some of those might be a bit too long. These might have been like the injection ports for the plastic in the mold, so maybe a bit too much of it. Okay, you go there. Try to line up. And there we go. Alright, it's a very small poly cap there. It does roll. It rolls all around, which is not bad. Yeah, usually, I mean, kits more recent than this would have much larger poly caps for the angles, because that's where all the weight is kind of concentrated. So you want something solid in there to kind of hold that in place. Alright, get in there. There we go. Not bad. Like you have kind of the effect of the pistons there moving in and out. Yeah, definitely needs a bit of glue everywhere and lots of filing. Alright, that's that. Obviously these need to be painted silver, black, I guess, a bunch of different colors, just to give it some, well, things. Okay, so all of these, let's check around, nubs. Anything too glaring, let's give it a scrub. This, I guess. Flashing on this thing. And if you're joining us for the first time, do consider subscribing. It would help out with whatever it is I'm planning to do with this channel. That's the thing, really. Everybody needs subscribers at some point if you're doing YouTube things. It's a nice feeling to have subscribers. Trying to reach 1,000, but reaching like 240 or 250 for the stream would be nice. Maybe 245. I don't know what the current count is, but keep coming. Alright, so let's figure out which ones are outside, which ones are inside. They are symmetrical, I think. Yeah, they are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which one. You can put it this here or that there. Wait, hold on. Are they symmetrical? Yeah, they are. So whichever one you prefer, I guess we just decide. And then once you decide which one goes where, let's see if this sticks at all. Do you stick? No, you don't stick at all. And then this one goes there. Yeah, it is a flap that opens and closes. I guess it's kind of an air brake kind of thing. When you're descending, this opens up and kind of brakes the descent. Oh, what else would break? And probably should have drilled those a bit. Yes, this smidgen. And a smidgen here, and a smidgen there, and there too. So then this was that one, so this one goes there. Then you there. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't quite, it doesn't line up usually. Like this is old technique, manufacturing technique. Like here, it doesn't line up, does not quite line up. Large seams. Yeah, gonna take some work to clean those up. Need to like glue everything. Well, actually, probably first paint the inside and glue this on top. Well, we need it. Hopefully this hinge doesn't break. Seems a bit flimsy over here. Alright, so we have the two lower legs. And now we do I'm not damaging this poster. This is a nice touch though. And you can, yeah, this is like painted by hand. You can see the brush strokes on there. This wasn't made on a computer. This is from the 90s. People held their brushes in their hands and did stuff. Yeah, it's basically an oil painting, or a production of an oil painting, or something like that. Maybe not, but I'm making stuff up, but it is impressive. It's not computer generated. Right, so these bits now, we need a few of these. So this. How many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. Now, polycap A, 4 times polycap A. Those are very small polycaps for whatever weight we're putting on them. Alright, so that goes here, points upwards. No, actually points sideways. Yeah, well, here, just give this a push. And like so. Alright, so then this goes yonder. It's a bit of flashing here, it's going to get in the way of the polycap moving around. And it is flashing on the polycap, so what's up with that? Alright, so I got this. I see. Then it slides in there and it holds the two pieces together. Okay, so yeah, by default this doesn't actually, it's not actually held by anything until you put this thing in there. Not sure if it's supposed to slide in and out, possibly. Like so. That's a, well, I guess it's interlocking, but not sure why. Is it supposed to come off? Maybe. That's kind of hard now. Probably pry it off. Yep. But I guess it is meant to like stick together, so we'll just leave it at that. Oh, we'll see. Maybe it says you need to, I don't know, it might be saying like you need to like, I don't think they get like the legs extended or anything, but yeah. Anyway, let's do that. So this one is flat. And goes in there. There's a smidge of a polish there. This one goes up, all down, whichever you want. And like so. Come on. It's damaging the polycap there. Alright, so this, then like this. Just wiggle this around a bit. Or let's see, so it's supposed to go in there. It's supposed to go inside the pantaloons. Just nothing holding on to it. Okay. Yeah, this is complicated. So then you do this and then you put these on here for the pantaloon reaching in. And then you assemble these. So actually this goes where? Two up. So you do need to, just need to be lined up with this, I guess. Lined up like that, and this will actually go down there. Oops, be careful there. Could break something. Just wiggle these in here a little bit just to give it a feel for what it's gonna be like. Right. 2 up, 1 down. Yep. These are a bit fragile. You need to be careful when you're holding these because this could break, I feel. It's like a very thin, whatever this is holding it here, so it could like break this way or like, yeah, go this way, it's gonna break. So just be careful with that. So now for the long and annoying part of doing whatever it is we're doing here. Okay, that worked out a bit better. So got the technique down, I think. Do a semicircle, cut the sides like this. You can't get the underside. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. And then do the same thing everywhere. And then grab it underneath like so. 4 more left. Well, the pantaloons have like a more square shape, so we're gonna hold better than the arms. The arms, well, I guess they're kind of poofing up a little bit. Not quite, but I'm getting there. Just move those along. Just kind of so it opens up a bit more. Three more left. Hopefully we don't make a catastrophic mistake on any of those. Well, sort of. It's a bit large, but it is hidden inside, so it should be okay. Should. Alright, so. And last one. So on the side. Well, you just need very sharp scissors, very small sharp scissors, probably the type used for nails. Right. 2, 1, so we need to make these go in here blind. So they kind of shimmy those in there. Yeah. So this is gonna be well, yeah. If I want to like finish this someday, like clean up the inside, it's gonna be a bit of a problem, definitely. Alright, so just mold this. Okay. It's in there. I should have done these. And another cut, make sure you have nothing else in the way there. I don't know, maybe some talcum powder might help or something to make it less sticky. Might make it worse. That's not overcut. Yeah, so that's that. Let's do the other one here. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright, so we need this thing there now. Let's figure out which way it goes. So let's see. Shorter end up, longer end down, and two of these go up, so we have to kind of shimmy it in there and try to get it into that polycap hole there. Seal around for it. Same thing on the other side. Try not to rip the pantaloon there. Just pull it up over the thing. Surprisingly, hasn't ripped yet. Okay, so then we got this. I think, yeah, there we go. Just like line those up like on the above like the first one there. So you press these in very carefully, try not to make it slip, and kind of snap out of control. Alright, so now what? We got this inside pantaloon with inner frame. So now we build. It's where they don't get. Did I miss? There are any other stickers? Did I miss them somehow? Not this, not that. Hope not. Because then you would have, you should have stickers for like the, oh yeah, another thing, like it's the thing you feel it's a vehicle because they have turn signals and brake lights like actual vehicles. So yeah, it's to make it grounded in reality. That was a detail that I thought was really cool. Alright, so this and this is the front, this is the back, so it goes on here. Actually, number 3 for this one. That's the number, no. Can get 2.5, is it? No. Okay. Wait, maybe number 2? It's too large for that. This is number 3. Doesn't fit. It's not a 2.5. Maybe it is. I need to sharpen this thing. So on the back, so it's on number 3. And this one, it's flashing here. Let's get rid of that. You can also use this, but it's like doesn't go as deep. You just use the blade. Does it say to put stickers on there? No. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I guess it doesn't come with stickers. I feel like the other ones did. Alright, so let's try this again. So, front. Oh, wait, this is the back, or is this is the back? And they are the same peg size, so you could accidentally put it on the wrong side. So then, okay, this is gonna be problematic. How am I gonna separate this? It's already. Phew. So let's just. Carefully sharpen the nose of these. So on the back, it's just one. Still kind of tight. Doesn't quite line up, as you can see here. Definitely will need, like once you finish cleaning up everything. What I'm worried about now is like I have to remove this at some point. I may just pretend it cannot be removed. Don't know why they made the thing so complicated. This weird locking mechanism here. It's all weird. Wait, it wobbles a little bit, I guess. I don't think that's supposed to like extend or anything. But this one's the back piece. Get all the leg pieces here. That's all of them. Yeah, this little hook here for like hitching it up to something or other to like carry it, I guess. flashings need to be taken care of. I mean. Let's try this. So, number 3 is all loose. Okay, so gently. Yeah, this is going to be holding it together, so there's no way this is going to separate. So I don't know why it was like a complicated like interlocking mechanism, just to like give you, the person building it, the feel that, oh, this is nice. How complex. How interesting. It's pretty much all to it, I guess. Alright. And very carefully. There you go. Look at that. Okay, maybe don't look at that. You're supposed to... What the heck? This one's all... Yeah. It's a little kind of annoying bit here where it's like showing... It's not on this side, but on the other side, kind of showing a little bit of a... Well, I guess you can't see it unless you look closely, but it's there. And on the back as well, so what gives? No, just don't look too closely again. Alright, so that's these two things, and that is the upper legs. So then we build, it says, the gun here. Okay, so first put this in there. It says, which way do you go? On the other side. Let's check for nubs. Yeah, those aren't nubs, but they are kind of... Yeah, this will not have to be painted. This is supposed to be silver, well, gunmetal, I guess. Not green. And there. There's a sharp peg there, kind of stabby. So be careful. And then what? We need something on the end. Where? Number was this? Says to put number 64 on the end. And of course it's a tiny piece, which we did get out. 64. Yeah, we did get it. Except it rolled off somewhere. I do not see it anywhere. Well, it's just a tiny piece, so if oh, there it is. It was upside down. There we are. So just put that on there. Nice machine. Well, not minigun. It's a high caliber or something or other. They give you the spec somewhere of whatever round it fires. Okay, so far so good. So now the chest, which is this plus this plus this plus whatever's left on this. Nope, these fake poly caps. They're open, so they're a bit more flexible. If they were closed, they wouldn't expand much, but I guess they are made like that so as to expand a little bit. And then let's see here. So this is the back. Alright, so then take this. This is the neck. Doesn't flex or anything. I mean, I guess this is a bit simple of a kit compared to the other, because this is not like one of the main labors, but still hold up, flashing. This wasn't fitting. Yeah, it's not one of the main labors, so I guess it's not as detailed, because I feel like I did build the Type 0, and I feel like it was a bit more complex than this. There, this goes in there. Hopefully it doesn't break. Try not to put too much pressure on it. If a part doesn't seem it's gonna fit, just back up and reconsider. Try to force the parts together. Okay, so this goes there. And then, or rather the other way around. Goes in there. Then goes, move this around, so these two little things go on there with the little ringlet opening facing forward, and little ring thing forward, little ring thing forward. This thing is symmetrical, so whichever. And then that's it, nothing else in there, nope. Then we just slide this together, although I won't want to like just a smidge. See how this helps at all. Yeah, it does not. Probably should do a bit more. There we go. This ringlet stuff here. It is a bit, yeah, it doesn't, this doesn't look good. Because it's not seated all the way there. I don't think it'll, well, it might. Oh no, now it won't. I feel like it wasn't shrinking on this side, yeah. Alright, so that's better. So then, wait, that's the chest? Okay. That's the whole chest, of course. Lots of painting required. You'll need to like change the color of these. Basically should match this thing here. The only problem I see here, yeah, probably should have like cut it straighter so that, because you're gonna move this around and it's gonna come out. Alright, so okay, this thing came out like so first, and then like so. This is supposed to go under. There you go. Now this, whatever this is, the we'll call it there. Okay, so, and again, the message on repeat. If you're joining us for the first time, do consider subscribing. You know the drill. These aren't metric. I don't think this is 2.5 or even 2 or even 3, so I don't know what size these are. It's kind of random. Okay, so this, that, those things, this thing. Okay. So then hold it like so. I'm putting the pager on the side so I don't put my hands on it, because the other side is this nice poster, so I don't want to damage it by crumpling it, so I'm putting the instruction sheet somewhere a bit more safe. And that's why you cannot see it right now, so this goes up this way, and those things here how long have I been at this? For about 2 hours. Yep, more or less. Oh crap. Oh, this is bad. It's like a very gouge. I guess that I wasn't, like, it was on an incline and I wasn't seeing what I was doing. Well, we'll have to like hide these using paint. Use the crappy looking ones in the back. Alright, so that and these. We'll correct it later, I guess. Okay, so this, that, not sure why it twists, but it twists. So there. Alright, so that, and then finally this. Okay. No, I skipped a step. Oh no. Oh, never mind. And these two go together. Alright, the head there, which is one thing in this, polycap B. Why do we have polycap C then? Do we ever use this? Does not seem like we actually use this. Why do we have this? I mean, they're almost the same size, all of them, so. Alright, so this goes in here. Just slightly different. That's a bit loud. Bit of flashing here. This is the helmet part which does not move, sadly. And we take this glass bit there, just where though do you go? Oh, there's a peg on it. Okay. So it goes on here, just like so. This is not a nub. Goes on there. Or is it the other way around? I don't think that makes a difference. Yeah, no difference at all. And then join these together. Yeah, definitely feel like these might be a bit too long. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, definitely needs a bit of glue, painting, what have you. Misaligned quite a bit. To like force it into a position before you glue it. Alright, so that's all the bits and almost pieces. This last two pieces there. Which way's up? So, wow. Let's go with this. Nope. Seems like up would be better this way. Or not, does the exact same thing. Whatever. So then we have a completed. Right. Yeah, definitely needs lots of adjustments. Okay, so got all our bits and bobs. So let's start with the assembly. Try and be careful with this. Do not press on it. You have to be super careful which way you're going. So we start with the legs, like so. Does not do a whole lot of movement, but compared to, I guess, what we saw in the anime. And of course you have this flap here. This is like the air brake when you're descending. It will slow down the descent. Lots of like hydraulics in the leg to like absorb the impact of landing. Just gently. There we go. Try to get this. I'm gonna see the. I guess I need to like paint this like the same olive green, so that way it's kind of hidden a bit. But yeah, it's kind of visible, which is not great. Now, this thing goes in there, and when you do that, you need to kind of push these in there. There we go. Rotates very slightly. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't actually move forward or back. It just rotates a bit. There. Sort of a skinny guy, isn't he? Be careful, don't apply too much pressure on the hip. It is surprisingly fragile. Alright, so then next tricky bit there. Go through here gently. And while you're doing that, you gotta like tuck this in there. There we go. And yeah. It doesn't go up and down, but it does go up front and side, so it doesn't come out. Okay, that's good. You can do a T-pose. Hey, look at that. And same thing on this side, just Notch that in a little bit. Take a stick, tuck those inside, just wobble it a little bit so it's like, and the only thing, if you were to turn it like this, yeah, it kind of comes out. So there's some limits, I guess. Just wiggle it around a bit so it fits more or less. Just push it in all the way, carefully. Avoid applying too much pressure, and there we go. That's quite a wingspan. There's a few issues. I feel like the legs aren't the same length, and the head, very simple head, doesn't wobble much. Okay. Let's go easy on the T-pose there. Alright, so then we need the wire thing here, which we forgot about. This powers this. Where are you supposed to go though? There's no hole for it. Doesn't actually. In there it says. In there. That's not. That's 14mm, is it? Oh, there's a peg, I guess. That's the stabby peg I was looking at earlier. So you actually shove it on there. And there you go. And then you kind of figure out what length you want. Oh, it says 40mm. Okay. So. Where's the ruler when you need one? Well, this will do. So about roughly this much. It's hollow. There's no. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Do half. Just to get a bit of wiggle on there. Or just do the whole thing. Hold on, let's see how you're supposed to go in there. Goes on like so. Try not to break the handle here, which is just free floating. And then this goes in here. So you can just shove the whole thing in there. All the extra goes in there. Nobody has to know. There. This goes here. Hold up. Yep. The tab. No, wait. How am I supposed to get this in here? not gonna work. This, that works. Except then we have some weird thing over there. Hold up. Where are you supposed to go then? Like, look at this. Okay, let's put this on there first. This is the backpack for clips on. Doesn't actually, like so, just like gently. The problem is this thing, I don't know where it goes. Hold like this or hold like that? Hold like that, let's see. And like so. Oh, I see. This little, the bit there is like shaped to kind of hit on there. Alright, so that's like the other. There you go. Hey, we're done. That was the build of the ARL-99B Helldiver from Patrol Labor, the TV show of it. It was OVA first, I don't know how many episodes, and then they made an actual TV show, anime, with a regular airing hours, I guess. And then finally there was a few movies. Like even the last movie, that weird one with the sea monster, was actually in the manga. Although the way they directed it was Special Vehicles Division 2 had a smaller role, I guess. They were more in the background. Based on the true story of there was some woman in the US, black woman of course, and they basically harvested cancer cells. She died, but the cells lived on for research, and they never credited her or anything. They just took her stuff without consent. Basically based on that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Helldiver. We're done. Well, of course, needs a lot of painting. We will need to apply those stickers somehow. Let's see now. Stickers. There's no way I put the X. There's all the various markings here. I guess this is not the manufacturers. Maybe Shinohara Heavy Industries. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just Google it for a second. I guess that's not. Maybe like could be like the Jieitai, like the Ground Defense Force or something. Yeah, doesn't say Shinohara. Whatever, doesn't look like the kanji at all. Alright, so we got that. You can put some markings on there. There's some numbers. You can just put whatever you want. And not sure where this goes. Feet, maybe? No, there's no place for that. There's no X on there. That seems to be a. Oh yeah, it's all right. It's a thing from 1990. It is. I mean, aside from the interesting construction technique of using the rubber skin suit here, like pajamas and pantaloons and arm things gonna hide the articulations. It's just interesting. You don't usually see that today. Like the new line, I think Aoshima or Hasegawa, or even like a bunch of different manufacturers have been picking up patrol labor and making new kits, and all of them kind of like this area here, instead of putting it as like flexible material, they would use, it seems like they're using hard plastic. I haven't like bought any of these yet. They are like way more expensive. This one I think it was like $5. This is cheap. I got it for very, very cheap, of course, from HLJ, because yeah, I'm not like Helm. I'm paying scalpers for this. Scalpers probably said like $100 because it's a very, very old kit from 1990. Whereas on HLJ, you wait patiently, you get the stuff eventually. And it was like years and years ago. Probably, yeah, before my kids were born, so yeah, more than 10 years ago. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's fairly, it's reasonably detailed on the surface. Of course, it doesn't have a huge number of like moving parts. The only real gimmick we have here is the air brakes there for like when you're descending. It like breaks the fall, and of course like the inside of the leg here are shown as like a bunch of pistons and whatnot, hydraulics to like this giant piston thing to like break the fall, absorb the impact of the landing. That's a nice little thing. There's a few things you're gonna have to watch out for, like this here. I have the pantaloon kind of ripped. I don't know if you can see it. Where is a pointing thing? There's something to point at. Oops, don't break. Whatever. I'll use this. So yeah, you can kind of see here the thing showing through it. It didn't do that initially, so I'm kind of annoyed by this. I feel like it shouldn't be doing. Okay, I'm able to like pull that one up there. Maybe I can do the same. Yeah, I feel I might be able to like kind of like fix this one, but this one's kind of stretched, I guess, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I can probably just paint like the purple, this purple plastic the same color, and it'll hide it somehow. But yeah, it's like nice to like see this. Like you move it and it's like flexible. So let me just bring out. Let me try to find the Type 0 I built a few years ago, which had a different set of problems. So you stay here. Okay, Type 0, which is what the hell's going on in this one? I don't know, but yeah, it's from a very long time ago. What happened with this one is kind of dramatic. The hip essentially broke inside. Like I can't even, like this was after I finished like painting it, applying stickers, fixing everything, gluing it bits and pieces. One of the shoulders like fell off and somewhere yeeted. I don't know. Yeah, it was looking fairly good, and then the inside mechanism broke after I've like finished gluing everything together. It still had the same like kind of system of rubber thing, which is quite nice. But like if something breaks, especially since the inside is just very thin it looks nice, and like once you finish painting, it's like nice to look at. It stands, but this just basically wobbles because the only thing holding it up now is like this rubber bit, so it doesn't do much except for like staying still. It's a cripple essentially. I think yeah, I did buy a second one of these. One day I'm going to rebuild it, hopefully be more careful with it. But yeah, so that's the issue with these very old kits. Like the way it was built, like the inside, as you saw, is like very thin skeletal structure. There's lots of like room for it to like get damaged, so you have to be careful when like manipulating this. Like if you're after you're done painting it and everything, be careful where you put this, especially if you have a cat who likes to climb on shelves and knock things over. That's a recipe for disaster. There's my file. Okay, well, I was just looking at it. Come on. I'm just looking at the thing on the back of the hand here. It's kind of annoying me, so I want to get rid of it. Seriously? Oh, this. No, there it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, wait, that is it. Alright, so let me just get rid of this. I'll try to. Okay, it doesn't want to come off. But basically, yeah, it requires a bunch of like touch-ups. Yeah, I would still recommend getting it just for like the fact that it exists, and it's like a, you know, not a historical artifact, but it's like it's a cool like vintage piece. Yeah, there's like a I don't know, gas powered machine gun thing here, I guess. Or the power or something. I'm assuming it's like with a compressor. That's a compressor hose. It's like it's a hammer action here that fires the bullets. But yeah, it's you will need to paint it quite a bit. And the nice thing about this, it comes with a poster, like I mentioned earlier. You have on the back of the instructions there a nice poster, which is pleasant to look at because it is hand drawn and hand painted, and you can use that as a guide for painting it yourself. Yeah, I can kind of see the various things. I'm not sure what the hell this is. Oh, I guess this guy's in the fog, and those are the lights that are showing it in the fog. And from a distance, just looks like a guy with a parachute. But yeah, if you feel like it, you can put this up on the wall. And yeah, hold up. What is D? Oh, we do get those. Okay, little thing here, badges for the thing. So it does tell you like where it do tell you like where to put all these. F goes on top. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. On here, on the X's go there. So yeah, once you finish cleaning it up, getting all these nubs and whatnot, painting it over where needed. And these are older kits. They do require lots of attention to look better, as opposed to the newer stuff, which once assembled, the first thing it's like looks pretty good. And yeah, oh no, it's like it's all right. what can you do pose-wise? Let's try to break it. After I just built it, like I said, those are somewhat fragile, and because of their age, plastic it might be more brittle. The rubber parts were kind of a bit, I wouldn't say decomposing, but they were starting to degrade a bit. This one, oddly enough, still is fine. It's still fuzzy, but it's fine. The hip's broken, but otherwise it's fine. Alright, yeah. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this away somewhere safe. It's a nice poster. I want to preserve it. And, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not something to play with, but it is something nice. Like, once you finish painting it, cleaning it up, it is going to look very nice displayed. That's a lot of stuff you need to paint. Like, everything has a silver, well, metal, gunmetal down there, like the inside job here. You're gonna see like all the various bits and pieces. There's like copper pipes, and whatnot. Oh, what the heck! They even painted the rubber parts. I guess you do have to paint. There's like a little buckle thing on the rubber part here, so you're gonna have to paint that. Yeah, like it once finished, it looks fairly decent. The only other thing, what else? Oh yeah, the polycaps used here are very, very small, especially on the ankle, which is kind of a very small polycap. So yeah, it holds, but I feel like it would need like a larger polycap. Nice thing though, like you can kind of see like the piston action here. You have the illusion of like, yeah, the pistons are actually going in and out of the thing, which is a very nice effect. This is like the can you even turn your hands? Oh, you can't turn your hands. Okay. Has pointy fingers for like close quarters combat, I guess. You cannot. Can you even? I guess that should be good enough. You can't do anything extravagant with it. It doesn't have a huge range of motions in the knees, in the elbows, arms, because the so probably shouldn't have, like, they tell you to cut along the lines, like indication lines on the rubber parts where to cut. You should probably cut a bit, give it more of a like a thicker margin, essentially more tolerance, like leave more material on than off. That way, like, you can tuck it more inside, and you can have a bit more play, at least for the arms. The legs are fine except for those holes there. Probably shouldn't have removed all the material, just like poking a small hole would have been enough, and just allow the peg to like go through. Let's try not to break this. Okay, that'll do it. Alright, so I guess I'll do the outro now. Yeah, this was the Shinohara ARL-99B Helldiver from Patlabor, which was I think it was used in some of the movies, some of the TV episodes, yeah, and various bits and pieces, fighting kaijus and what have you. There's a HG, Isaac, Custom, and P Bandai. Cool. yeah, I don't really shop on Bandai. But I mean, someday if I'm got some money, that's a bit too much. Okay. And the face is a bit dark. I should have gone on a different webcam, I think. I'm using a webcam to record these, but not some fancy expensive camera. I'll do. Alright, that was the build then. The ARL-99B from Shinohara Industries. That already. Yeah, it was fairly fun. It wasn't. I mean, it was a bit because I had that experience with the Type 0 here from a very old kit, so it was a bit nerve-wracking. Like, will I accidentally break something or something else? Who knows? Like while we're doing this live. But yeah, it turned out okay. Not as okay as it can be. You just need one of these days. Need to store it somewhere carefully, so it doesn't get knocked around or anything. And someday, just finish it, just like get all the bits and paints and stickers on, and I'll tell you. Alright, that's it from me, I guess. Hope you enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later, I suppose, whenever I'm back to doing those. Alright. Oh yeah, subscribe, like, good night, good evening, good morning, bon appetit if you're eating, and so on and so forth. Alright, I think that's good enough of a pose. I'll exit on there. Goodbye.